Hey guys, what's going on? Chris Stewart from Buns and Roses Baking Company here. I want to talk to you guys about something really important to me today, about something that's really on my heart, about something that I'm very passionate about. And the first thing is I want to talk about this insane heroin and opiate addiction epidemic that is racing across this country. Over 200 people, 200 of your friends, 200 of your neighbors, 200 of your kids, your parents, co-workers, overdosed in just 2 states last week. I mean, what's going on out there? What is going on? What's going on in Miami? What's going on in Boston? What's going on in New York? This was in Ohio and Indiana. What's going on in Seattle? What's going on right here in San Diego? What's going on in Los Angeles? I guarantee you just as many overdoses are happening there. We had 59 people slaughtered in Orlando 2 months ago. What was that? And now there's 200 in 2 days that are overdosing? I'm sorry, but I'm not going to stand by and I'm not going to watch this stuff happen. I will be an interruption for this. If you don't know me, I was a heroin addict for almost 20 years. So I get the pain. Nobody becomes a heroin addict because they're looking to improve their lives. Nobody becomes an opiate addict because they love the life that's surrounding them. Nobody becomes an alcoholic because their life is so fantastic they just want to take it that much step further. Nobody loves their teenage years or their childhood years so they become anorexic or bulimic to fit in. Those aren't choices that we make because we love our lives. Those are the choices that we made because we didn't know how to handle our lives, because our lives had become so painful that we didn't know any other way to deal with it. And I get that. And I don't live like that anymore. And, another thing I want to clarify is what Buns and Roses Baking Company is. That's my company that I started a couple years ago. And I started Buns and Roses Baking Company for two very specific reasons. It wasn't to win cupcake wars. It wasn't to get my own cooking reality TV show. Those things are great, and I love the people that are on those shows and that win those shows. But that's not why I started it. I started Buns and Roses Baking Company because I have a feeling in my heart that I need to help other people. And I started that company because I want to employ at-risk teenagers that are dealing with drugs and that are dealing with gangs. When they want a way out, I want to be that vessel. I want them to come work for me and know that there is hope and there's a different way to live your life. Because I was in drugs and gangs, and that was a no-way lifestyle. And the other reason I started was for adults that need second chances. Everybody's got challenges, man. I don't know. If you were in a bad relationship for 10 years and you got the shit kicked out of you, and so you couldn't go to work or you didn't want to go to work because you were too embarrassed or ashamed because you had bruises and stuff all over your body, you know what? I want you to come work for me. I want to give you that second chance. And if you were too busy doing drugs or too busy hitting the bottle and you were ashamed and embarrassed and humiliated and you couldn't go to work or you came to work late too many times and they fired you, but now you want to make a difference in your life, then I want you to come work for me. Because I want to give you that chance, because I know what that's all about, because I've been there. Man, living in addiction, living anorexically, living alcoholically, having to face bullies every day. Man, I will not stand for that anymore. I will be that interruption. Because in my world, all lives matter. In my world, I love every single person that I know. And I tell them, and they know that. In my world, everybody has value. Everybody has worth. Everybody has a purpose. And I get emotional about this stuff because we're talking about people's lives. This isn't something we can ignore anymore. And I'm not going to be the one to ignore it. I want this video to go out. I want it to go worldwide. Because I can't do this by myself. I meet as many people a day as I can, and I make as positive impact on as many people a day as I can. Because I want to do my part, but I can't do this all by myself. I don't know people all over the world, every single person, yet. But I'm working on it. And I will continue to work on it. Because that's what's important to me. I'm a humble, inspirational, and powerful leader in my community, in my church, and in the world. And I'm taking a stand for all those people that suffer today. That you don't have to live like that anymore. If you know somebody that's going through that, or if you yourself are going through it, give me a call. Go to my website, bunsandrosesbakingcompany.com. Reach out to me any way that you can. Send me an email, shoot me a text, call me. If you know somebody that's suffering and they want help, give me a call. I'm that stand. I'm the one that will be there for anybody, anytime, because I know what it's like. And I don't want anybody to suffer like that anymore. So you know what? That's what my company's all about. We also just happen to make great cakes, cupcakes, and cookies. And you know what? And I know the pain, but I don't live in the pain anymore. Man, I live freely. I have a life of freedom. And I love it. And I love being of service to others. And that's how I love to spend my days, making other people's lives better any way that I can. It's all from here. That's how I roll, baby. And that's how I always will roll. Listen, this is just a start. I'm going to put as many videos as I can out there because I don't want to see anybody else die. I don't want to see any other families ripped apart. I don't want to see anybody else's kids die. Parents die, neighbors die, best friends die, husbands and wives die. No, not me. I'm the stand. Everybody is worth it. Thanks for listening. I love everybody. Even if I don't know you, I love you. That means that I care whether or not you live or die. Like I said, I'm here for anybody. If you guys know anybody that's suffering, you know anybody that needs to hear this message, please share this video with them or have them contact us. Thanks again for listening. Rock on.